To sail over the ocean, to sail on a magnificent boat, to sail on a yacht with a powerful motor. To sail while watching the sunset or the seaside, to spend a holiday or vacation on deck. Or to sail while enjoying the sweet life on deck. Wouldn't it be great if you had so much money that you could pick to buy everything you wanted without having to first check your bank balance? It's possible that you'd be interested in purchasing the most expensive product in the world. However, what exactly would that be? The History Supreme Yacht, which is 100 feet long and costs $4.5 billion, has been identified through research conducted on dozens of websites as the most expensive item in the world at the present time. Other expensive items include real estate, artwork, yachts, and jewels. Here we will tell you about the 10 things that are most expensive. Continue watching to learn more about some of the most costly things in the world, including works of art, domain names, and a preserved dead shark. Before we start our countdown, make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. Let's start. Number 10. The Giant Clock, with a price tag of $42 million. A gigantic clock that costs $42 million and is supposed to run for 10,000 years. Is one of the more lavish acquisitions that billionaire Jeff Bezos has made. If he utilizes it to assure that everyone receives their Prime Day orders in 2 days or fewer, then perhaps it might be deemed a business expense. Number 9. 1962 Ferrari GTO, $48.4 million. It should come as no surprise that several automobiles are included on this list of the most costly objects in the world. At a Sotheby's auction held in Monterey in 2018, a red 1962 Ferrari GTO fetched a price of $48.4 million and was purchased by an unknown buyer. Number 8. A Graf hallucination watch for the price of $55 million. This gemstone watch masterpiece was presented to the world in 2014 by Lawrence Graf, chairman of Graf Diamonds. It is an unrivaled one-of-a-kind display of craftsmanship and features a total of more than 110 carats of diamonds in a variety of shapes and colors. Number 7. Garçon à la Pipe, $104 million. There is a lot of money to be made in the art investment industry, and Garçon à la Pipe, Boy with Pipe, by Pablo Picasso, is one of the 3 most expensive pieces of artwork ever sold. It is second only to Portrait of Adele Bloch-Bauer I. At an auction held by Sotheby's in May 2004. It fetched a price of $104 million and was reportedly purchased by Guido Barilla. Number 6. Portrait of Adele Bloch-Bauer I by John Singer Sargent, $135 million. When it comes to the price of art, The Card Players by Dali is the most expensive piece, followed by the Gustav Klimt artwork. The painting was most recently sold in 2006 for the price of $135 million to art collector Ronald Lauder, who intends to hang it in the Nieuwe Galerie in New York. Number 5. The Beverly Hills mansion owned by Jeff Bezos, valued at $165 million. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon and a billionaire, has a lot of real estate, including a mansion that costs $119 million. An apartment that costs $23 million in New York City, and a house that costs $23 million in Washington, D.C. However, his house in Beverly Hills, which he purchased for $165 million, and which was formerly held by music industry titan David Geffen, appears to be his most valuable property to date. Number 4. The painting known as The Card Players is valued at $275 million. As a result of the decline in the value of stocks and other assets caused by a bear market, some of the richest people in the world have decided to put their money into art and other tangible goods. If you included this pricey painting in your portfolio, it would look even better than it does now. According to World Atlas, Qatar is the 4th richest country in the world. The royal family of Al Thani in Qatar owns the painting The Card Players by French artist Paul Cézanne, which has an estimated value of $275 million. Number 3. Villa Leopolda, $506 million. The villa known as Villa Leopolda, which is located on the French Riviera, is currently the private house that holds the title for being the second most costly. The building was originally constructed in 1902 for Belgian King Leopold II. But it has gone through several owners since then, which is how it got its current name. During World War II, it was used as a hospital. The property was acquired by the Russian billionaire Mikhail Prokhorov in the year 2008. Number 2, Antilia, $2 billion. In the event that you've always dreamed of residing in the most expensive mansion on the planet, you can find it in Mumbai, India. The building has a total of 9 elevators, 3 helipads, a home cinema with seating for 50 people, and 27 stories, making it the tallest structure in the surrounding cityscape. According to the Forbes Real-Time Billionaires list, Mukesh Ambani, who is a billionaire and the richest man in India, owns it. Ambani's net worth is estimated to be $84.2 billion at the present time. Number 1, the supreme yacht in history, which cost $4.5 billion. The yacht known as the History Supreme is not the largest vessel ever built. This distinction goes to Jeff Bezos' superyacht Y721, which is 417 feet in length, yet only set him back a modest $500 million. However, the design process for the History Supreme took 3 years, and it features some of the most expensive materials and amenities available anywhere in the globe. According to Lifestyle Asia, the yacht has gold and platinum fittings in its structural components, as well as gold alloys in its base, deck, railings, dining area, and anchor. This is the first of 2 points. It is widely thought that the boat was purchased by Robert Kwok, a Malaysian businessman who is the owner of the Shangri-La Hotels and Resorts chain. Here are a few more to inspire you. The Heinzmann Crystal Piano, with an asking price of $3.2 million. Crystal is used in the construction of the world's most expensive piano, which was produced by the Canadian company Heinzmann and Amp Co., who also holds the record for constructing the most expensive piano in the world. Pianist magazine claims that world-renowned pianist Lang Lang was the last person to play it at the Beijing Olympics before it was retired. The shark that died is worth $8 million. Some of the most costly things in the world don't seem to make much sense, despite the fact that many of the goods that cost a lot of money have practical or lucrative uses. The physical impossibility of death in the mind of someone living, often known as the shark, was created by the artist Damien Hirst in the year 1991. Charles Saatchi is responsible for having this specimen of a tiger shark that has been preserved in formaldehyde and displayed in a vitrine. According to several accounts, hedge fund billionaire Stephen Cohen purchased it for the sum of $8 million after bidding. The domain name Insure.com is valued at $16 million. Finding the appropriate domain name can be an expensive endeavor due to the size and scope of the insurance industry. The price paid to acquire Insure.com was $16 million. According to Hois.com, the website is owned by Network Solutions, LLC. The contact information provided discloses that QuinStreet Inc., a firm that operates Decentralized Online Markets, is the site's parent company. It would appear that the IT giant is not prepared to cut corners when it comes to purchasing domain names, as they also own Insurance.com and CarInsurance.com. The Pink Diamond of Perfection, $23 million. In 2012, Christie's Hong Kong transacted the sale of a fancy intense pink diamond, weighing 14.23 carats, to an unnamed buyer for somewhat more than $23 million. A 201-carat gem-studded watch from Chopard that costs $25 million. This clock is embellished with 874 unique jewels, including 3 heart-shaped diamonds ranging in weight from 11 to 15 carats each and displaying perfect clarity throughout. These diamonds arrange themselves in a way that, when opened up like flower petals, reveals the face of the watch. Just wow! This is it for today's video. Do let us know in the comments below which expensive thing is worthy and which is wastage of money. Before you leave, subscribe to our channel and become a part of our family. Thanks for watching.